English Language Academy. Practice makes perfect.
Listen and practice.
Ice hockey is one of the most popular winter sports. It is very popular in cold weather countries like Canada, Russia, and the Czech Republic. In those countries, kids play ice hockey on frozen ponds and rivers. Things you need to play ice hockey are hockey skates, a hockey stick, and a puck. Ice hockey is a great winter sport.
Listen and practice.
Iqbal Masih was born in Pakistan in 1983. His family was very poor. When he was 4, they could not repay a debt, so they sold him instead. Iqbal had to work in a carpet shop. That's all he did, 14 hours a day, 6 days a week. One day, Iqbal learned this was illegal. He decided to escape, but the local police caught him and brought him back. It was illegal, but the shop owner paid the police, and they ignored the law. Iqbal tried again and again. Finally, he succeeded, and then helped other children do the same. He saved over 3,000 children this way. He began traveling around the world. He taught adults about the problem of child slavery. Tragically, Iqbal was shot and killed in 1995. The crime remains a mystery, but Iqbal's fight still goes on.
Listen and practice.
In 1968, Lena Maria Klingvall was born. She was a healthy Swedish baby with a beautiful smile. But she was a little different. Lena had no arms, and her one leg was much smaller than the other. This did not stop Lena. She learned to use her feet like hands. She learned to swim, too. She was good at it. In 1988, she went to the Paralympics in Seoul. She got 4th place. After that, Lena studied music in college. Then she began singing as a pro. She became popular at home and in Korea, Japan, and Thailand. Today, Lena is also an artist. She uses her feet to paint. Lena gives lectures about her challenges. She is also the subject of a movie. Lena is a good role model. She gives hope to many people.
Listen and practice.
Your body is an amazing machine. How does it work? Bones and muscles work together, like an arrow and a bow. Bones hold your body up. They're hard and don't bend like an arrow. Muscles make your body move and keep your balance. Muscles bend and stretch. Then they return to their old shape like a bow. Imagine a stretchy arrow and a bow that can't bend. That won't work. If you have no bones and muscles, what happens? Without bones, you fall down. You're like a jellyfish. Without muscles, you're a bag of bones. You can't balance. You're like a tree with no roots. The wind tips you over and you can't get up. Trees don't have things like muscles, so they can't move. Jellyfish have no bones, so they can't stand up.
Listen and practice.
The Sahara Desert is the hottest place in the world. It is in northern Africa and covers 11 countries. It is really hot there because it's near the equator. The desert is the same size as the United States. Only a few animals live there, like camels, goats, and vipers. And only a few plants can live there, like cactuses and olive trees. Not many people live there either, because there isn't enough water. There are even huge sand dunes as high as 180 meters. The average temperature in the Sahara Desert is over 30 degrees, but it can be as high as 50 degrees during the hot period.
Listen and practice.
Wind energy. Wind is moving air. To catch wind energy, people build wind turbines in windy places like high hills or near beaches. Wind turbines are tall and they have 3 or 4 blades at the top. The blades turn like a propeller when the wind blows on them. The blades then turn a generator inside the wind turbine to create electricity. When many wind turbines are built together to make a lot of electricity, this is called a wind farm. Winds are stronger when they are higher in the sky, so scientists are inventing wind energy machines that look like kites. They send electricity to Earth through long cables.
Listen and practice.
Energy from water. People can use the kinetic energy of moving water to make electricity. For example, water that moves down mountains moves very quickly, and so it has a lot of kinetic energy. In a hydroelectric power station, this water moves quickly into pipes, which push it through turbines. The water turns turbines that turn generators to make electricity. Some hydroelectric power stations are next to rivers. A large wall called a dam holds the water so it becomes a store of potential energy. When the water stored behind a dam is pushed through pipes and turbines, the potential energy is converted into kinetic energy that can be used to make electricity. The Hoover Dam is one of the biggest hydroelectric power stations in the USA. It makes electricity for about 1.3 million people.
Listen and practice.
We can all help to save energy. We can use fewer fossil fuels every day by changing some of the things that we do. For example, we can save oil by walking, riding bicycles, sharing rides to school, or traveling by bus instead of making all our journeys by car. This will also reduce the amount of air pollution and greenhouse gases that go into the air. We can use less electricity by turning off lights and electric machines when we aren't using them. In the future, there will be more people on Earth, and we will need more electricity and more energy for our vehicles. What will you do to help to save energy for the future?